Hey there. It's spring in Alabama, and springtime means it's time for prom. Do you know what prom is here in America? Well, I'm going to tell you about it. It has to do with teenagers and dressing up and a big dance connected with school. So take a look.
English Without Fear, where you can learn to speak English naturally through listening to stories.
So, just what is prom? Well, here in America, prom is a tradition. The teenagers who attend are usually the older ones in high school, 16, 17, 18 years old. And in the months of April and May, every high school holds a kind of formal dress-up dance, and it's called prom. Well, what happens at prom? Prom is a big deal for girls. I would say more important to girls than to guys. Why is that? Well, it's all about the dress, the hair, the nails, the makeup. Prom is a big deal. So what do girls do? Well, first of all, when they have been asked to go to prom with a guy, with their date, they go shopping for a dress. The dress is really important. Once they get the dress, then they can relax. But the day of the prom, usually proms are on a Saturday night. The day of, they do their own hair or get it done. They get their nails done. And they get dressed with care. Before the Saturday, they have ordered a flower arrangement, a small flower for their date, that the date, their guy, will wear on his clothing, on his tuxedo. We'll talk about tuxedos in a minute. A lot of times girls will get dressed in a group. They will get together at somebody's house to get dressed, to do their hair, to do their nails. After that, the parents, especially of the daughters of the girls, always want photos. They want pictures. So the guy comes over, or they meet the guy, and the parents of the daughter take pictures. After all the pictures, then the couple, or if it's a group, the couples will go out to dinner at a nice restaurant, either in a group with several couples or just the one couple. You can always tell that it's prom if you're in a restaurant on a Saturday night, because there are teenagers dressed up very fancy and looking nervous. After the dinner, the couples then go to a party place. It could be at their high school that's been decorated, like in a big gymnasium, or it could be somewhere else. There's a band, they dance, they talk, they enjoy themselves until maybe 11:30-ish, around 11:30 at night. And then the dance is over. I haven't talked about the guys. What do the guys do to get ready? The guys don't spend as much time or thought about getting ready. It's not as important to them. What they do, though, most of them, is go to a men's clothing shop that rents tuxedos. So a boy, can rent a tuxedo for the weekend. He can pay money for a tuxedo, get it on Saturday morning, and return it on Monday, and he pays just for the use of that fancy suit. We call it a tuxedo, a tux. The guy also orders and buys flowers for the girl. Sometimes the flowers are an arrangement for the wrist. Sometimes the girl holds the flowers. That depends. That's it. And they pay for the dinner. When the official formal prom ends, sometimes there are activities called after prom activities. Sometimes parents organize them. The teenagers change into comfortable clothing and maybe go bowling. This is in the middle of the night until maybe about 2 a.m. And the main objective, the purpose of the parents in planning after prom is to block these teenagers from drinking alcohol, because alcohol and teenagers, well, it's illegal, but they don't mix. They're dangerous. That's a dangerous combination. So parents plan after prom activities, and then the boys drive their girls home, or parents pick up their kids. Prom is a tradition in America. It's kind of like what happens in Mexico when a young girl turns 15, her quinceañera, that dance, that dressing up, the photos, all that. It's similar. It's America's tradition for older teenagers. I went to prom. My husband went to prom. Most people go to prom that want to, not everybody, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to see the pictures on Facebook and to hear about the new traditions. So that's what's going on right now. This is April in Alabama. That's what's going on right now this spring across America. And because the pandemic is over, schools are having prom. Whew, what a relief. Well, that's it for this episode. I'm Maria with English Without Fear. Talk to you next time.
Thanks for watching. For questions or comments, here's my email